Motown seems to be in top gear as we enter officially into the festive season with Onam and Ganpati festival kicking off in key parts of the country. We have seen a good uptake, or rather sustained uptake across the different segments on a sequential basis, and in several cases on a year-on-year basis as well. We've seen good growth coming in. Let me start with the PV segment. You have Maruti delivering about 1.24 lakh units in the month gone by, completely an inline set of numbers. The ET now poll was penciling in about 1.3 lakh units, so it's a complete inline set of numbers. They've seen a good 15% growth on a sequential basis and about 17% growth on a YOY basis. Talking about passenger vehicles, you had M&M Auto deliver a good set of numbers as well. Like I said, no negative surprises there either. Inline set, 30,426 units sold in the month gone by. Yes, they are still indicating a degrowth on a YOY basis, but if you look at it sequentially, it's a healthy near 20% growth coming in for Mahindra and Mahindra as well. As far as farm equipment and tractor space is concerned, it continues to be the star performer. It continues to be extremely buoyant. You had Escorts as well as M&M farm equipment segment. Both of them hand in a very solid set of numbers for the month gone by. You had Escorts selling 7,268 units, a big beat compared to our expectations of about 6,000 odd units. So not only have they shown an 80% expansion YOY, of course the base was quite low last year given the weak sentiment and the slowdown that the entire automobile space was facing, but on a month-on-month basis they've seen a healthy almost 40% growth as well. So Escorts, that's the number coming in, and for M&M farm segment, once again a very strong beat on our expectation of 19,000 units. They've actually delivered 24,458 units. Yes, that's the number. YOY, they've seen an expansion of 65%, and month on month, it's been a bit flattish, but I would say at this point in time, one wouldn't really complain even if it's flat, because the uptick and the sustained demand is something that the street is betting on, and even the managements are betting on. If you look at the commentary for Escorts or for Mahindra and Mahindra farm segment, they've attributed it to a host of triggers coming together and aiding the rural sentiment in a big way. It's the likes of good monsoon, better than expected kharif sowing, crop prices that are holding up well. There's retail financing availability also aiding to strong rural cash flows, and of course base effect is something that they are factoring in as well. So these are the key triggers that are lending a fair amount of support to the rural demand, and going into the festive season as well, both Escorts and Mahindra are very, very bullish about the sustainability of the strong demand. The supply side situation, Escorts has said, has improved significantly on a month-on-month basis. Currently they're operating close to their peak capacity. M&M farm segment has also said that as they move closer into the festive season in the north, the key festivals will start trickling in as well starting of October. So they expect the sentiment to continue to be as positive, or perhaps pick up further as well going ahead. But yeah, good comments coming in from both of these players. For M&M Auto as well, they've seen good recovery in both SUVs as well as pickup segment, which is a small CV segment that the management has been betting on. They've been able to meet this uptick in demand by easing the supply chain constraints, and their main focus going forward will also be to iron out whatever residual issues that they have as far as supply is concerned. Talking about some two-wheeler makers as well, you had Hero MotoCorp inline set of numbers, 5.84 lakh units delivered in the month gone by, an uptick of 13%. TVS, 14% growth sequentially, 2.87 lakh units delivered. Again, an inline set of numbers. Royal Enfield, I believe, marginally missed our estimates. We were expecting them to have sold about 53,000 units in the month gone by. What they delivered is 50,144 units. A mild degrowth YOY, but let's not compare it on a year-on-year basis. If you look at it sequentially, a good 24% growth seen for Royal Enfield as well. So overall, the picture is looking very encouraging, very robust, and whatever commentary that we have so far is also quite positive. In fact, Hero has seen a fourth consecutive month of growth of volumes. it signals a positive turnaround for the two-wheeler industry, said the management. In fact, Hero is also witnessing strong retail offtake. They're operating, primarily on the back of rural and semi-urban centers, which are driving the demand. And the management's commentary was positive, but yes, they continue to say rather cautiously optimistic. They anticipate sales to continue in the upward trajectory while remaining cautiously optimistic about it. But yes, they're betting big on upcoming festivals, increasing consumer confidence, continued policy support from the government coming in, and they are also they've also updated the investors that they're operating nearly at 100% production capacity with almost all the customer touch points open. So yeah, good news coming in as far as Motown is concerned. Bajaj Auto still pending, still to register its numbers for the month gone by with the exchanges. Let's see how that pans out. But overall, the picture looks quite encouraging.